Welcome back to the channel. My name is Karim Chelli, mindset and performance coach for poker players. And today I want to talk about a very controversial topic, which is why I'm not charging per hour and why you should think twice if a mindset coach wants to charge you on an hourly basis. I know it's very common for coaches in the poker industry to charge per hour. But this only makes sense when we take a look at the strategy part of the game. Because I can imagine if you have a huge hand history and you say, I want to work with a coach I trust just for 1 or 2 hours to go over some hand, get some feedback and make adjustments accordingly. But it makes no sense when we take a look at the mindset part of the game. Because what you get is only information. But the information is already out there. You can go on YouTube, you can go on Google, you type in, for example, how can I improve my big blind defense? And you find hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos about that, and you can learn how to improve your big blind play. So what you get if someone charges you per hour is only an exchange of information. And don't get me wrong, sometimes an exchange of information can be very valuable. But what if I tell you there's something out there which is even better than just an information exchange? And this is by offering someone to transform into a better poker player, gain an edge on the poker table, or maybe unlock his full potential. And I can promise you, only a few people in this industry know how to do this. That's why I decided to not charge per hour, but rather offer my clients a 10-week transformation where I take them from point A to point B and help them in a proven system to overcome every stepstone so they can unlock their full potential.
I am the greatest to get all the money in like this. Who can do this in the whole world? There's no one. Only Tony G can do this.
Let me give you a few examples why you should think twice the next time a mindset coach wants to charge you per hour. Point number 1 would be that if I charge per hour, I would have no rush to deliver you results. Because if I would charge per hour, I would benefit from not giving you all the information. Because the more hours you need, the more money I make. So of course I would come into the call and say, okay, you want to have a solution for tilt or whatever, here's 20% of the solution. And then, we need a second call, and then you get 25% more, and then, it's still not solved, we need a third call, right? So the slower I work, the less information I give you, the more hours you need, and the more money I make. I don't want that, but I heard from my clients, some coaches do that, so I don't like that. That's the first reason. The second reason is that I want to hold my clients accountable. The clients who work with me over 10 weeks, they can reach out to me at any day, whenever they want, 24/7, ask me questions, ask for feedback, and they will get an answer within a few hours unless I'm not sleeping. And that's huge. If I don't hear something from my clients, I'm like, hey, do you do the things we talked about? Are you on track? Is everything okay? And I hold them accountable. That is huge for a poker player, because usually as a poker player, you have no one that is holding you accountable. So that is one of the big advantages that I can do if I'm not charging per hour. Reason number 3 is something we already talked about. If I would charge per hour, I can only give you information rather than a transformation. And believe me, a transformation is much more powerful and much more helpful than just giving you a little bit of an information 1 to 3 hours in a row. The next reason is that the longer I work with my clients, the more they can open up. Because if you work with someone, if you're in touch with someone multiple times a week, of course you get to know this person better and you trust this person more. So this gives me the big advantage to ask more private questions, to dig deeper in the past of my clients, solve issues that they were having so they can let go and crush it afterwards. The last reason is that if I would charge per hour, I would not be able to see the progress and adjust if that's necessary. For example, if I would charge per hour and I would say, let's do tomorrow the first hour, and then 3 weeks later the second hour, and then 2 months later the third hour. This would be a situation where I would not be able to see your progress and adjust if necessary. My clients who work with me very close, I know if they have a problem, if something doesn't work out, they can always reach out to me and say, hey, I tried this, it didn't really work that well. I'm like, okay, try option B, try option C. And then they say, oh, option B worked very well, thank you so much. So we can adjust throughout the weeks. And this is extremely powerful because everyone needs a specific solution for his problem. And only if you see the progress and you can adjust, only then this is possible. So now you know why you should think twice the next time you talk to a mindset coach and he starts to charge you per hour. I think this is also the reason why my clients are so successful and why you see all the testimonials all over my social media accounts. Because I just have so many more options compared to someone who just charges per hour. So if you are interested to work with me very close together over 10 weeks, one-on-one, then you can click the link down below and schedule a completely free strategy call with me personally, where we can create a step-by-step plan together on how you can unlock your full potential. Talk to you soon, Karim.
Hey guys, my name is Flares and I'm a poker player. I turned to Karim because I've been struggling to conquer a certain limit in poker and stick to it. I've climbed up to it multiple times, and every time I fell back due to the lack of the right mindset. I used to tilt hard. I used to throw mouse against the wall after another bad beat. I used to also slam doors and smash tables. I had no routines whatsoever, all over the place in terms of my sleep schedule and playing session. But after working with Karim, many things became much more clear. I have my routine set now, and they also help me to stay on track towards my goal climbing the limits. I already took a shot at the limit I haven't been able to stick to. This time also did it with much higher confidence than ever before. I have a clear understanding as well as structured approach of what do I need to do in order to gain success that I want to. I also believe mindset is the mostly underrated skill for poker players. We often focus too much on the strategy, forgetting to level up other aspects of a successful poker player, like mindset, for example. Karim works really hard to over-deliver and keep you accountable. If you really want to make progress and are serious about having success, you'd better hire him to help you while he's still underpriced, or you will end up biting your elbows. GG's guys, take care.